Hey guys, welcome back. Steven with North Trail RV, and today we're going to be taking a look at something else that's new for us. So we have picked up a new line here. This is a 2026 Forest River Solera, and this is a 32 DSOK model. And DSOK stands for double slide outside kitchen. So a really cool floor plan. It's got a lot of features in its price point. This coach has an MSRP around $170. We've got them sale priced on our website for $127,484. And I hope to be able to show you today all the things that, all the features that this coach has for such a good price point. So let's take a look at it. This is an optional feature on this coach, and they call this partial body paint. So it does have gel coat in the middle, but up here, the dark grays, and then down on the bottom, this is actually painted and clear coated. And then in the middle, you have gel coat with some graphics. This has a big option package, and we'll talk about those things as we go through. First bay here is your LP tank. So you've got a gauge on the outside of it here, and your fills on the tank. Easy to get to. Our next bay back is open storage, and these actually have some really nice rotocast plastic storage bays on them, so they should be really tough. There's nothing to rot or get wet, soaked, stain, odor, so they should last you a really long time. These coaches are also coming with a Solera awning on it. Full length awning starts over the entry door, so the way they position this here, the main patio awning actually can act as your entry door awning too. So if you come out the back or come out the door, head to the back, you're covered under your awning. Back here in the back, both of our bottom two storage compartments are big and open. And then if you get a shot in the back one, the very back one here, you can see that this one actually passes over the frame rails and goes all the way across. And they were able to do that without and still manage to keep the bedroom, the rear slide. So you still have a bed slide, and they're still able to have some pass-through storage, which is pretty cool. You got LED lights down here that light up the basement. These roto-molded bays also have drains in them. So if they do get wet and you need to drain them out, you just simply pull these little plugs out. You could drain any water you get in here out. If you want to wash them out, it's also good for that. So get back from a trip and you want to spray out your bays, you can just drain them right here. And then the OK stands for outside kitchen. So in the back here, under the awning and also under the cover of its own door, you get a really nice outside kitchen. So this is complete with a television, and this is on a hinged mount. So this swings out, and you've got a really nice storage compartment back here. Has its own sink. Another storage compartment. Drawer storage compartment. And then here, we have a slide out electric cooktop. This is a residential style mini refrigerator. I think it's around, yep, total volume. So this is about 3.5 cubic foot. And it does have a little drawer style freezer up here. So you do have a small freezer compartment. You've got some holders in the door for beverages. So just give you some extra refrigerator capacity aside from the one inside. And then also out here in this compartment, you have a master switch to turn the refrigerator on and off. And then you also have a tank level where you can see your holding tanks out here as well. We'll move around back here. So the partial paint continues. This is all paint. And then up top, the dark color is actual paint. They give you a hinged window back here in the back. So this is actually your emergency window if you ever had to use it, hopefully not. You do have a backup camera, some really high integrated marker lights up there. So if you're towing a vehicle, you still have marker lights up high above your tow car. These Soleras are coming with a 7,500 pound tow capacity, which is a really nice size tow capacity. So pulling a car, you know, or a Jeep 4 tires on the ground, no problem at all. Or even if you had to pull a small car and a trailer, this is perfectly capable of doing it. And then also you've got a quick connect back here for LP. So if you wanted to set up your own propane grill, you got the ability to do that and feed off of the main propane tank. And then we'll move around over here. So this is the other side of our rear pass-through storage compartment, one that goes all the way across the back. And you can see they did it and we're still able to keep a bedroom slide, which is really nice. Most coaches in this class, you know, if they have a pass-through storage compartment in the back, they usually move the bed, the headboard against the back wall, and it doesn't have any kind of bedroom slide, so they could fit that back here, and they may be able to do it. So here's our wet bay. We've got outside shower, your city water hookups down here. Of course, your tank drains are down here as well. And then you have a black tank flush. These are all roto molded, roto cast too, so getting wet, no problem. They were designed to. Your main fuel fills here on this side. And then you have a black tank flush up here. And a freshwater, actually this is your freshwater fill. So this is your hookup to fill your freshwater tank. Your black tank flush is actually here. And then your sewer drain, your main pipe is down here below. Plenty of room to store your sewer hose in here as well. So we've got 3 more compartments up here. This one's wide open, so this is all storage. This next one's wide open, all storage. So our next one down here is our inverter generator. So this is a 4,000 watt, they call it a 450 Eco, this model, but it does have inverter technology in it. You are able, has a nice start stop and an hour meter out here. They call this Eco technology and it's very quiet. It's exhausted right out the front. But inside running this generator is, it's not very loud at all. You know, where it's located, you would think it might be loud. It's right under your living room and your seating inside, but it's not. It's very quiet. And it's plenty enough to power. This actually has 2 roof airs, and they're on a shed system. So they're able to keep it a 30 amp cord. So our 30 amp short cord you saw back there in the back. And these ACs will shed one another based on their load. So I'll open this here. You can probably get a better view of the driver area from here. So this is our 450 cockpit. And then their front cap, the front piece of their cap is a roto molded or a molded fiberglass cap, seamed all the way around. So 1 piece solid overhead cap in the front. And that does have partial paint on it as well. And now we'll go inside and check out the interior. Welcome inside. We'll start up here in the front. So very large overhead bed for a Class C. This filler piece has a hard bottom on it. So this makes your whole bed up here. It's probably about the size of a real queen bed. So you can easily sleep 2 full-size adults up here. Has a 440 pound weight limit for the overhead. And then you've got a ladder which stores out of the way over here. Bring this out, hook it here, and then that's how you climb into your overhead. And then you have a swing out television. So this would be your main television for the living room, dining room. And then also if you have, you know, if everybody goes to bed and you have company that's sleeping up here, they can use that TV as their sole TV as well. This coach does have MCD shades in it. So MCD shades on all windows. This dinette is a sleeper dinette. This does drop down and rest, and you can make this into a bed. So you could pretty easily put 1 person on here. 2 if they're smaller children, you could fit 2. Down below, you have storage under each dinette bench. And then on this side for its price point, this actually has electric reclining theater seats, which are very comfortable, by the way. You have a little storage in the armrest here. You can put your remotes. Dinette forward-facing bench has seat belts, and both theater seats have seat belts for if you have company traveling with you. These are your TV trays, and these have these mounts on the bottom, and they just slip right in and out of the cup holder. So these can be taken out and stored away. And then I want to move over here and talk about the control panel a little bit. So all your controls are here. There's a lot of stuff here. Like I said, you do have dual GE profile roof airs on this, and they will shed back and forth on a 30 amp circuit. And then down here, we have auto leveling and our solar controller. So this one was optioned with 200 watts of solar. So you do have 200 watts of solar on the roof. Your main awning controller is down here as well. Main battery disconnect is down here as well. You do have an energy management system from Precision Circuit. So this will show you what's powered up and running in the coach. Front AC thermostat controller here. Your lighting is on dimmer switches, so you can dim your LED ceiling interior lighting. And then on our main panel here, this does have a fully enclosed and insulated underbelly, and it also has an Arctic pack, which is 12 volts, so we have heated tanks down below, so if you're traveling in a cold climate. Standard gas electric water heater, and then your generator start, and then all your gauges and level tests for your tanks and your batteries are all on this panel as well. In the galley, you have a fold-up countertop extension to give you some more counter space here. And then this just releases and it folds down. You have a nice pop-up charging port here that has USB, USB-C, and two 110 plugs. You have a nice one-piece stainless steel sink, and this does have a pull-out sprayer. And because this coach does carry LP on board, you have a gas cooktop, which is a 3-burner. And this just lifts up and folds back out of the way. And then you have a convection microwave down below. And then up here above, so above the theater seats is just one big storage compartment. And then back here above the cooktop is one big storage compartment. And we'll kind of move back here. I'll show you the fridge. So this is a Furrion fridge. It has built-in integrated locks into the handle. So these you press up, this one you press down to open the bottom drawer freezer. And then you have a double door up top with your climate control up in the middle. So this operates like a normal residential refrigerator with a compressor. However, it is 12 volt operated. So you do not have to run this fridge through an inverter. It will convert off shore power, or it will run right off of your batteries. Next to that, we have a pantry. So this has got 2 slide out drawers in it, and then a nice big one up top with a shelf right in the middle. And then this is what's called a split bath. So your bathroom is split in the middle here. So shower is on the passenger side. This actually has a really good sized shower in it. And then across the hall, I'm going to open this up and then we'll get a shot of this. This is your toilet closet and your vanity, and you have a really big counter space in here. And this brings us to our bedroom. So queen bed, you have openable windows on either side of the bed. So both of these can be open for cross ventilation. You have 2 nice little reading lights up here above. And then on the back wall, here's another MCD shade. This would be your emergency window if you had to use this stuff, or if you get a really nice campsite with a nice view, got a really big panoramic window back here in the back. So in the bedroom, the bed is the slide out, which is out, and then our passenger side wall does not move. Behind this is the big outside kitchen, so none of these are cabinet drawers, but up top, you have one big wardrobe, your second big wardrobe, and then in the middle here, you've got two drawers. Up here, you can put a TV up here. It is wired for cable, antenna, and power plug. So if you want to set a small TV up here, they give you the option to do so. And also gives you the ability to, if you need the storage back, you can just take it out and move it and use this as storage as well. Under the bed here, we have one little storage tray. Most of the slide mechanisms under there. You have some shallow storage you could use, but this would be your main storage compartment under the bed. And then down here below, might be better to see it if I leave this up. So down here below, you have an open compartment where you could put your shoes, pillows, you know, comforters you could store. It's like a little toe kick down here, just a little storage nook under the foot of the bed. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Steven with North Trail RV. This has been a 2026 Forest River Solera 32 DKOS. This is stock number 16825 if you want to look at it on our website. And again, we have these sale priced, I think this one's sale priced for $127,484. So a lot of really nice features for the money in a Class C. Really feature packed. If you guys have any questions, as always, put them down in the comments below. You can reach out to me personally. My cell phone number is down below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.